Hey everyone, Heated Rain here. The subject of this video is kind of about where I stand in life. Because I had quite the rant yesterday on yesterday's video, and it kind of made me think about making a video where I stand in life. You know, what's my core beliefs? What is where do I stand in the world? I mean, you can learn some of it from the little ranting video I made yesterday, but that's just because I get to a point, especially with my Twitter account, that I just get totally pissed off about it, you know, because I've been a Republican since 1990, and the first time I ever voted was for George H.W. Bush, when he was running for president back in the day. And ever since then, I've always voted Republican because I believe that joining a party means you back that party no matter what, and you support that party, and you support who everybody else is supporting to run for office. So, like this year, it happened to be Trump, but I would have voted for and supported whoever they put up on the platform. If it would have been Cruz or whoever else was running, and Ben Carson, whoever, they would have voted to run for the Republican Party. That's who I was going to vote for. But what's really been pissing me off is these so-called Republicans, are bashing Trump for him fulfilling his campaign promises as quickly as he can, after they said that he probably wouldn't. But now he's trying his damnedest to fulfill those promises, and now they're bashing on him for that, It's like the poor guy is damned if he do or damned if he don't, but like I say, being part of the Republican Party, I support the party, and I support the values that it stands for. I grew up listening to Reagan, and from time to time, to keep myself grounded in the Republican traditions, I'll sit around on YouTube and listen to his speeches that he made. The man made beautiful speeches, and I'll sit there and listen to them to be inspired about sticking with the Republican Party and sticking with its, what it believes in. The Republican Party believes in freedom for everyone. The problem with like the gay and lesbian communities is that a lot of those beliefs are grounded in religion, Christianity, which is pretty much against gays, but the true tradition of the Republican Party is that we're all free. We're all free to pursue what makes us happy in life, within the law, stealing and killing, or if those are your pursuit to happiness, then, well, you've got some serious issues in life. That's terrible. But yesterday it got my goat how Republicans are trashing Trump when, obviously, the country wanted him in there or he wouldn't be president. I don't care what these little kids say, these little Democrats and independents. To me, an independent is somebody that's afraid to pick a side, or a conservative is just a Republican under a different name, you'd probably piss off a conservative saying that, oh, no, it isn't, that's something different. Like, no, it's not. You stick to the same values as the Republican Party, but you want to be different or something and break off and call yourself a conservative. You know, it's the same difference as being an independent. You know, pick a fucking side. You know, so what the hell? You know, just so you can argue with somebody that you're not a Republican, but yet you believe in the Republicans believe. You know, their core values. You know, I mean, I believe in women's rights, except for abortion. That's the only one I don't believe in. You know, but yeah, that makes me an asshole. You know, but I believe in their right to vote and equal pay and, you know, their right to work and, you know, all that. I believe in all that stuff, and I believe, you know, in a woman president. You know, you pick me the right woman that's a Republican to run, and I'll vote for her. You know, plain and simple. But that's not what happened. Donald Trump is our president now. You know, he's calling the shots, and he's trying to drag America back from the brink of going over the cliff or being flushed down the toilet. You know, and now they're trying to veto the person he wants to be ahead of the education department. I can't quite remember her name. I should have had it written down or something, but that really wasn't what this video is about. But the only reason they don't want her in there is she's going to bring American pride back into education. You know, now they have their little communist, whatever they want to call it, education system right now, destroying America one kid at a time. And now they're going to put in place a person that's going to instill American pride back into our schools and teach actual American history, you know, and show respect for the flag and show respect for our laws and stuff. And they can't have that, because as long as the right has the lead in education, the left's ideology and agenda goes in the shitter, and they don't want that. You know, even though their ideology is fucking shit. You know, but they don't want it to die. So they have to, you know, veto everything that Trump does, because he's trying to bring America back from the brink. He's trying to put America back on track. He's trying to put our Constitution and the people of America in the forefront. But, you know, we can't have that. That ain't good enough for nobody. It's not good enough for Republicans. It's not good enough for conservatives. And, you know, and of course, you know where the Democrats and them crazy bastards stand, you know. Let's burn down a college. Let's beat people up. Let's start fires and riots. You know, and they were, you know, concerned about the shit we were going to do if Trump didn't win. You know, which probably would have been a whole hell of a lot of nothing. You know, but they don't realize that. I mean, if some kind of movement would have stepped up, I would have joined it. You know, if Trump didn't win. But Trump did win, and now, you know, I voted for him. I won't, you know, I'm not afraid of that. You come after me with that crap, I'll kick you in the dick and stomp on your head. Try that shit, you little bastards. You know, but anyways. Yeah, but I chose to be a Republican because of its values. You know, freedom for all is basically what it is. All races, all genders, all creeds, all colors, all have the freedom as long as they're willing to step up and do what they have to do, you know, work-wise or whatever they have to do to get ahead in life. You know, you could be free and build the life that you want to build. You know, and that's what I believe in. You know, I don't believe in sitting on your ass and being a welfare rat, you know, collecting welfare every month. You know, life is about bettering yourself. Life is about getting off your ass and figuring it out. You know, not sitting on your ass saying, woe is me, or have somebody bitch to me that they don't make enough on welfare when They're more than capable of getting off their ass and going and getting a job. I can't stand that shit. It drives me insane. Yeah. Alright, but that's a little bit of what I'm about, being a Republican and all, I believe in the country, I'm passionate about it. And the last thing I want to do is see this country go down the road to socialism or communism or something that the founders of this country never wanted it to be. Excuse me. I mean, has it been a rough road? Sure it has. People been screwed. Yeah, they have. This country's got a lot of darkness in it, but it's got a lot of light in it too. And I believe in that light, and I believe in what it can be. And hopefully one of these days these little kids will wake up and realize what it can be too. Okay, well, that's my talk, my rant. At least I'm not, I kept the swearing down to a minimum and, tried to get my point across a little bit. Sometimes, I'm not the best at getting my point across, but I certainly can flap somebody's lip, flap my lip and bend your ear. But, alright, well, if you like what I have to say, hit the like. Definitely subscribe. If you want to keep watching my videos, there'll be a little round ball popping up with my logo in it. Hit that to subscribe and hit the little bell, and it'll tell you when I have another video coming up. Haha. Now I have 2 more videos if you want to watch them. Usually I post the last couple of videos that I've done. If you want to watch them, click on the screen and definitely watch as many of my videos as you want. They're all on different topics, and if there's something you want me to discuss, hit me up on Twitter, at Heated Rant. I'm easy to find. You type Heated Rant in the search, it should bring me up somewhere. I've been on there for about 4 years. Or if you got a subject or a question or a problem you think I could help you with, email me at heatedrant@gmail.com. Because I'd love to interact and have somebody, hey, what do you know about this? Or hey, what do you know about that? Love to, educate or be educated or talk about stuff, leave a comment, I'll read it and respond to it. I don't care. We'll discuss something, Oh, and we'll talk with you later. Please like, please subscribe, and have a good night. Bye.